Hey Cappies, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a wonderful, productive week. Today I'm going to do a spread on what to expect in the next 48 hours or the upcoming weekend. Just keep in mind that because I said 48 hours, that doesn't mean tomorrow and Sunday or the rest of today, Saturday and summer Sunday. It could be that, but it also could be something that's going to happen within a 48-hour time frame. When it does start happening, it's going to happen in 48 hours. So just be mindful, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. I love engaging with y'all, and let's get started. Alright, Cappies, let's see what's going on. I got my new deck, y'all. So excited. Alright, so let's see what you need to know, Capricorn, about this weekend, the next 48, whatever it is. Let's see what's coming out for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, and North Node. Capricorn, energy vampires just fell out the deck, but I'm gonna continue shuffling, and we're gonna see what comes out. All right, Spirit, Capricorn energy. Ooh, look at you, Unbothered. I mean, that card came out and said real pretty too. Real pretty. I love it. Okay, so we got unbothered, money moves, and situationship. Okay, unbothered, peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. So you could have a lot of shit going on around you right now, Capricorn, and it's like if it's not my tea, I'm not drinking. I'm not pouring it into my cup. It's none of my business. I'm unbothered. Keep that shit over there. All right, you got money moves, smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. So you could, like I said, you could be just so involved in what you got going on, you know, making different financial decisions, just trying to, you know, build something long term, stabilize yourself so you can sit comfortable. So you really don't have time for the extra. Then you got situationship, unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? Okay. We got side hustle at the bottom of the day. So some of you could have multiple streams of income, which is why you don't have time to be bothered with anything other than what you got going on. All right. So let's see what's this about. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about unbothered for my Cappies. What is this unbothered about? 333 on the phone. What's unbothered about? What is unbothered about? Okay, I don't know if I want to say that because I don't know how I feel. So it was Big Mama the Sun. Alright, Spirit, tell me about unbothered. Tell me about unbothered. Tell me about unbothered. And Caroline. Alright, so another major arcana. Wheel of Fortune. This on Caroline, this is about, let's say, you being calm, you waiting for your turn, you waiting for your time to, you know, come where, you know, favor is in your hands. Like, you ain't got time to be backtracking and, you know, stunt your growth because of, you know, he say, she say shit. He say, she say. Damn, I can't talk. Okay. Tell me more about unbothered and Caroline. Tell me more about Unbothered in Caroline. 2 cards. 4 coins and 2 of knives. Yeah, you focus on this bag. And anybody that come to you talking about less than the bag or just some rah-rah, you are like in Father Knives energy. Like, you cutting throats. Like, you just coming off real kind of harsh. Like, well, what does that have to do with me? That's what I'm getting. Like, what does this got to do with me? Why are you sharing this with me? That's what I'm getting. Let's see what this is about. This is funny. Alright, Spirit. Tell me about Unbothered and the 2 of Knives. Tell me about Unbothered and 2 of Knives. Let it go. Releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. Yeah, like I said, if it's not serving you, you know, if it used to serve you, whatever, like it's you just letting whatever that doesn't belong go. You know, you freeing yourself, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You know, you giving yourself emotional freedom. You know, you're not about to be held down with a bunch of regret and just heavy energy for some shit you can't change or people you can't control. You got deep fake at the bottom of the deck. Convincing lies, all the truth, virtual deception seen is no longer believing. Yeah, somebody is faking something. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, I feel like be careful when you online dating, because there's a lot of catfishes out here. And you got behind the mask. Alright. Tell me more about this unbothering 2 of Knives. Love bomb. Yeah, somebody came in with other intentions, you know, short-term shit. You know, come in real fast with all the right things to say, you know, giving you all this attention, you know, just doing the most. Like they got some kind of ulterior motive, or they trying to hurry up and get something done. We got rebound at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, yeah, they coming in real fast because they trying to get over something else. Fake shit. You could be leaving somebody on red because you focus on the side hustle. Like, you ain't got time for the breadcrumbs. Spirit, tell me about the 4 coins. Aunt Caroline, 4 coins. Aunt Caroline, 4 coins. Aunt Caroline, 4 coins. Period. Retirement goals. That's what we want. You know, Cappies, that's what the Cappies want. It's all about, you know, long-term stability, future planning, getting to the top of that mountain, living the dream. And that's what you worried about. You leaving folks on red if they ain't talking long-term, they ain't talking money. All right, tell me more about Aunt Caroline, 4 coins. Photoshop. Yeah, I keep seeing something about like a deep fake and online connection, so please be careful. Please be careful with this online dating, y'all. And something may come in, like you might think it's something urgent, but it's gonna be a false alarm. Tell me about this Photoshop, Spirit. What's Photoshop? Sneaky link. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy, nobody needs to know. So yeah, somebody who don't look like they say they look like, they could be trying to meet up with you. You know, they might only, you know, try to meet up with you at night or something like that. You know, wanting to keep things on the hush hush. But they are fake, y'all. Please don't fall for this shit, because this damn card keeps looking at me top to bottom. They keep going from the top to the bottom. Like, yeah, you might be on one of them dating apps where you swipe right, because I keep seeing swipe right and deep fake. So just be careful. Let's talk about these money moves for Capricorn. Money moves. Money moves for Capricorn. Money moves. What are these money moves? Capricorn energy. Money moves. What's the decisions they're making? What's the strategic investments they're making? Talk to me about my Capricorn's money moves. I guess I ain't got a card in here to describe what y'all got going on. Hold on 1 second. All right, Cappies, back to my original money deck. So I'm trying to use my new one on y'all, but the old one it is. Let's see. Money moves for Capricorn. It's these money moves. Money moves for Capricorn. Shopping. I don't know about these money moves. Micromanage. So, like right now, you just make sure you're making smart decisions when it comes to your money, okay? Yeah, you're about to come into a time where your money is going to be up, but right now, you just make sure you're making strategic, smart decisions when it comes to how you're spending your money. You know, micromanage the little things. Even if you got to go to 2 grocery stores or whatever, you know, do what it is that you need to do to make sure you're saving this coin. Spirit, tell me more about money moves. Parenthood. Healing your inner child will help you make money. Alright, so for myself, if I haven't told you before, you know, I kind of reflected on, you know, how I saw my parents manage money, and then when I became a rebel and I just started kind of, you know, living with boyfriends and friends and just, you know, living my life and the kind of relationships, and I just, you know, kind of reflected on the relationships that the people I was surrounding myself with, how their relationships with money compared to my parents' relationships with money. And one thing that I always held on to from my parents is that I'm gonna go get the money. You know, I'm gonna go get the money. You know, I'm a lot like my mom. I love to spend. I love to shop. But I got into a place where I can't shop and just spend all types of crazy, doing all types of retail therapy. I had to, you know, confront my issue with money. I had to, you know, realize I was using it as a tool to be accepted, to mask, to whatever. Like, I wasn't using it for the best benefits. I wasn't using it for myself. I was using it to, you know, keep people around, or, you know, whatever. You know the things, okay? But yeah, make sure you heal your inner child so, you know, you are not just spending just because you got it, because you want to make sure that you have the funds for the things that you really do need. So people are talking about you and what you're doing, so you may be hearing, you know, gossip, people talking about you activating your gifts, or you doing something, you following your purpose. You might hear people gossip about that. And I feel like some of y'all are just in this slow and steady, you know, energy where it's like you have just enough to make ends meet. Tell me more about money moves. Silence. So yeah, heal that wound. Write a letter to money. Write a letter to the Most High. Whoever, you know, do whatever you need to do to reflect on your relationship with how you've used money in the past, because luck is coming in. Your luck is about to change, but make sure you just continue to move in silence. Continue to be unbothered. Continue to only focus on this bag. Continue to move towards your life purpose, and you know, things are going to really start looking up for you. Let's get some cards in here. Alright, Spirit, anything else Capricorn needs to know about these money moves? Anything else Capricorn needs to know about these money moves? Anything else I missed that Capricorn needs to know about these money moves? All right, no. Okay, Cappy, so on to this situationship. Let's see what this is about here. Okay, so we got a situationship in our energy, unclear boundaries. Somebody sending mixed signals. You don't know if you friends, or you know you more than friends. You don't feel like lovers. Like, what the fuck is this? All right, Spirit, tell me about this situationship. Daughter of Sticks. Tell me about the Daughter of Sticks, Spirit. Why is she here? What's the Daughter of Sticks doing here? Other Sticks. Okay, so I feel like this is you out here reaching your highest potential, you exuberating confidence, just knowing your worth, not settling for a situationship. You got Big Mama here and Three of Sticks. Like, you got the Big Mama and the five of knives, and then the Three of Sticks. So I feel like you've seen a lot when it comes to relationships, and you've seen all the facades. So you prepared for anything that comes your way, and you prepared to send that shit back the other way. That's what I feel. All right, tell me more about Daughter of Sticks. Mother Sticks. Daughter Sticks, Mother Sticks. Tell me more. Tell me more about Daughter Sticks, Mother Sticks. Tell me more about this Daughter Sticks. And there go the Five of Knives. Yeah. You, like I said, yeah, you protecting your energy. You don't want, you good on this situationship shit. Like, you are in a place where you are rebuilding yourself. You you know, you like things, you know, could be a little better, but you feel a lot better than before. And you definitely feel good enough not to settle for a situationship. That's what I feel. Tell me about this 5 of 9 spirit. I want to look this deck. 5 of 9s. Spirit, tell me about the 5 of 9s. Right out to brand new. Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. So, yeah, like I said, this is you. Like, you already seen these situationships, the sneaky links, like you've been through the ringer when it comes to relationships. So like now you are in this fiery, confident energy where you know your worth and you brand new, you hot shit. You know what I'm saying? You are reinventing yourself, and if they are not coming in to match your grind, then you prepared to send them that way. Okay? Alright, tell me more about this 5 of 9s and brand new spirit. Cloud chaser. Yeah. You ain't got time for the cloud chasers. Like, you ain't got time for cloud chasers, two-faced people, doing anything for attention, fame, hungry, desperate for followers, anything for a like. Yeah, you out here growing your business, doing your thing. Like, you're not out here chasing clout. You're not out here chasing clout, and you're not out here trying to attract nobody that's doing such. You got hustle mode here, grinding hard, ambitious, drive, determined effort, sleep can't wait. Sleep can't wait. If that ain't Capricorn energy, I don't know what is. So absolutely sleep. It says sleep can't wait. Alright. This is kind of pretty straightforward. What y'all think? Spirit gonna tell me more about the Mother of Sticks. Son of Sticks. Look, I'm talking about the whole damn fire family is out here. Like, this is crazy, y'all know. Everybody with the Father of Sticks. I'm sure he brought it somewhere close by. This is crazy. So you in go mode right now. Like, you in go mode. The only thing missing is the Father of Sticks, the visionary, the leader. You know, right now you are in the Mother of Sticks, Son of Sticks, Daughter of Sticks, where you chasing it, you going after it, you building it, you doing what it takes to get there, is what I feel. Tell me more about the Mother of Sticks, Son of Sticks. 4 coins. Yeah. This is all you focus on is your money. Really focused on the money. Really focused on the money. Alright, I'm not gonna keep trying to pull because Spirit saying what they're saying, and no need to keep asking. Alright, Spirit. Alright, my Capricorns, they are focused on the grind. It doesn't look like they're really too focused on love right now. So can we get some timing? As long as we stay in alignment, you know, keep ourselves in check. And you tell my Capricorn placements, you know, when they're gonna start seeing this social status upgrade. When are they gonna start, you know, being able to, you know, spend a little bit more freely? You know, when are they gonna start seeing results? When are they gonna start seeing this? All right, we got it's coming for you. It's coming for you. A whole bunch bunch of cards failed, so let's see. Something else coming out. Yeah, I don't know, but it's something about Capricorns. I don't know what we got working on right now, Capricorns, but Spirit ain't really giving us no time frames, okay? Like, they want to keep us in the dark until, you know, create space for it to happen sooner. It's coming for you. So hopefully as we, you know, get closer, I feel like we are closer than we expect. That's why we so into tuning out bullshit. We are like really focused and, you know, straying away from distractions. I feel like the reason we're in this energy is because we know the good is about to come and we ain't trying to fuck it up this time. My Venus is in Capricorn, and I have a whole bunch of other Capricorn placements, so. And I'm a Capricorn rising, as you know. So, yeah. All right, let's see who this is and who it's for, and we are going to close this baby out. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like to, you know, if there is a question you want to ask, you want to get a personal reading, or, you know, just ask a question or two, the information is in the description box. So you could just send an email to the email in the description box, and send your question, and I will email it to you, and I will email your response back within 12 to 24 hours. Capricorn, who is this? Who is it for? Okay. We got Hobo. We got Plays with Their Nose, and we got August. So, oh, this is August. So, like I said, I feel like something is coming sooner than we expect. So, just keep being patient. Keep doing what it is you're doing. Like, I'm excited for this. Like, and this isn't the only reading. Like, when I go listen to readings for Capricorn placements from readers I listen to, like, the moon keeps coming out saying that something's good is coming for us, Capricorn, but Spirit does not want to disclose the details. I don't know what this been played with. Like, this been coming out all day. And, you know, I'm not the judge. I'm not judging at all. I'm not judging. But make sure that if this is you, you're not spending all your coins on recreational drugs, and you're not letting it take your focus off the bag. That's all I'm gonna say about it. All right. Definitely keep them hobos out your energy, because we ain't got a place for you to sleep on this couch. Only breadwinners can stay here. Okay. The letter C. Somebody did time, and they got an institutionalized mentality. Filed on papers already, so whether it's child support, restraining order, divorce, or whatever, file them. That's a blockage for you. When you don't file, you know, end contracts that need to be ended, that delays timing. I'm talking to myself as well. I'm currently going through a divorce. In my state, we have to be separated for a year. I have now been separated for a year and 3 months. I got the information to file the papers, but I have not filed them yet because I'm doing some other stuff. But I'm hoping by the end of this month I can get them filed for sure. Someone has a smile out of this world. You know, Capricorn are known for their teeth. You know, they're known to have a nice smile. Who is this? Who is it for? Okay. C. We got a letter N. North Carolina. When I see NC, which is where I'm from. Somebody's license is suspended, and if you need to file papers to get your license back together or do that too. Like, don't slow yourself down. Breaking and entering. So be careful with hobos around your area. You know, lock your space down. No. All right, we got I miss you text. So definitely we don't want no I miss you text from no hobos. And you were the lesson, not the destination. Period. Capricorn, I hope this gives you what you needed. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and I will see and talk to y'all later.